Hi Pisces, welcome to SoulsIntersect. I have your July of 2016 general reading. This is going to be about 10 minutes long, and the reason is that I plan to put out a love and relationship reading probably towards the middle of July. If you're interested in getting a private reading with me, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. I'm also going to paste the link to book a reading in the description to this video. And I'm also going to post a link to a sample past life reading that I did. I've gotten to do a lot of those recently and have gotten great feedback from clients. So if you're interested in that, check out the video, the sample, and it'll give you a better idea of what I do. There's also a little bit more information on my website about it. Okay. So before I start, when I was shuffling, I saw an image of a heart. The organ, though, it was more scientific. It felt more medical. So I don't know if that speaks to anybody, something that you already know about, or maybe it's some kind of warning. But I'll just leave it at that. And perhaps for some of you there may be some precautions to take. I'm not entirely sure. Obviously, I'm not a medical professional, but I give you the messages as I receive them, so I did pick that up for Pisces for July. And I'll send some healing around that and good energy. Okay, so I also picked up some anxiety, and it's possible that that's related too. But it does feel like there's been some sort of conflict. I'm seeing you as this Page of Cups. This is your element, and I even see the fish. And what I'm picking up on with this in front of this Five of Swords is, well, I'm seeing you look a little worn out, a little forlorn, and conflicted, confused about something. I see you taking some time out to gather your thoughts and feelings about some sort of conflict that has taken place. It's possible that this has to do with something you really believe in that you've been conflicted about. So for some of you, it's going to be within yourself. It's going to be about beliefs, or an approach to something. And it's possible that it may feel less than just in some way. I'm kind of picking that up. It could also be that it's not within yourself and has to do with another person, and it could be an air sign because this Knight of Swords is coming up. It does feel like a person for some of you. For some of you, it just feels like an energy having to do with defending your belief about something, defending the fact that you spoke a truth about something, but whatever that was caused some conflict. I see the reading framed by that truth and this Five of Swords, but I'm also picking up that it could be a person, so it could have been a literal face-off with that person. It's possible they gave you some information that was damaging or caused some conflict in some way, either within yourself or with them. It also feels like there may be a pause in this friendship or relationship with this person, taking some time apart. It's possible that would extend to a work situation, a partner, and the sword energy definitely plays into that too, because you could be disagreeing about how to approach something. But either way, it does feel like there is a timeout or a desire for that. It's something that you're contemplating. A possible separation with this person that's already happened maybe, or that you're thinking about it. In the Page of Cups, I really see you as being very contemplative. And honestly, most of what I'm feeling is around a romantic situation, and I'm seeing those roses, and I'm getting confirmation for that too. So I do feel some anxiety and some sadness. It feels like this is a rather difficult transition. One of the messages for you is to, well, one thing is that I feel like you are being encouraged to take a time out, to get away from the situation, because I see you trying to think, and I see you possibly already resting with the Four of Cups, possibly already taking a time out, and yet I see these energies still very much present. The argument itself or the conflict that could still be ongoing, and the person or the event that happened, because the Knight of Swords could be an event for some of you. So they're very much still present. So while you're trying to do these good things for yourself and are sort of in your element, with these cups in the center, you're very much not with these swords surrounding you. So you're being encouraged to take that time out if you have not yet. And if you already have, it feels like you're still not isolated enough from the situation. That could be just energetic, but it could also be literal or physical. So like you could be in the same vicinity as this person still, working with them, or in a relationship with them. You could be living together or near each other. And it feels like you're being encouraged to somehow isolate yourself more, even if it just means taking a trip. But it could also, again, be energetic. So if you can't separate more than you already have, to try to do so in a meditative space, to try to rise above the situation, and to try to clear your space of this energy as much as possible, if it has to be energetic. But the physical change would benefit you very much, it feels like. There is also another message that I can't ignore with the Page of Cups coming up as a page. It feels like, it does feel like there's a possibility that, let's see, how do I say this? That you are looking at this from a perspective and missing something. So it might remind you of something that's happened in the past, and as a result, you're reacting emotionally in a way that you did in the past. But it does feel like this is coming up. First of all, it's coming up again for you to face those emotions and to, well, learn a better way to deal with it, for lack of better words. And it also feels like it's not the same as whatever that past situation was. I think that you're getting upset, and it's because it's reminding you of something very hurtful in the past. And there are some similarities, and it's good that you have that reaction. We have our emotions for a reason. It's to protect you, but at the same time, you're being encouraged to grow. So when I said it was a page, it's like you're being encouraged to grow, let's say from the page into the queen or the king, who has a more balanced and experienced approach on the emotions. And the other thing I picked up on is that it's not the same as whatever past situation it reminds you of. It feels like if it's a person involved, this person, though you might not see eye to eye right now, and they very much could have been in the wrong in some way, it still feels like they care for you, and in some way, whatever happened, they were considering you and your feelings. And I don't want to say that they had your best interest in mind, though that might apply for some people. If it's not quite that, they definitely considered you. They may have just had to do something or say something anyway, because it had to be done for them. So it's coming up for you because you're meant to learn a new approach of dealing with it emotionally. But again, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take a time out or a time away. And I feel like if it is a person that you're dealing with, they would understand too, because I do feel like they're more mature than past people who you've dealt with. Okay, so I'm going to wrap that up here. Definitely some romantic theme, but it'll be interesting to see what comes up anyway later on for your love and romance reading. All right, thank you, Pisces. Any questions, please comment or feel free to email me again at soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you.